Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today I'm going to be going over the first 5 mods that I did to my Fiesta. Okay, so I just want to apologise firstly for how filthy my car is. It is just disgusting. I hate how my car gets so dirty, but it is winter, it's my daily car, obviously it's going to be getting dirty. Not a chance to wash it, but yeah, getting into this video, first thing that I did was the wheel spacers. Now, I did this because, well, I got a second hand off Facebook Marketplace for about 50 quid for 2 sets, which is an absolute steal. That's just crazy. Because like, for 1 set, it's about 100 quid. I got 2 sets for like half price, and they were nearly new anyway. So, yeah, I think I got 15 at the front and 20 at the back, just to widen the stance of the car, and also it improves the handling a little bit. You know, you get a wider stance and also a bit better traction as well. So if we take a closer look, you can see just there that the wheel pokes out a little bit more, but it does sit quite flush with the top of the arch there, which is what I want. I like the flush sort of fitment with my cars. As you can see, it just pokes out a little bit more. If we go to the back, you can kind of see the wider stance just there a little bit. Again, apologies for how filthy my car is. I hate the winter so much. Okay, so the second thing that I did would be the induction kit. Now I got the AirTech induction kit because I wanted the turbo. I just wanted to hear the sound of the turbo. It was so quiet before. I have the Mountune kit on it, and it was pretty much, yeah, you couldn't really hear it unless you absolutely revved it. And now you can hear the blow off every single time you let off the throttle. It sounds so much better, so much louder. Yeah, it looks a lot better and it sounds a million times better. I know that you guys want to hear it, so let's start the car up and let's rev it a bit. It is really cold outside and it is really windy, so if you get any wind noise, then I do apologise for that. That's why I've come inside now. But the third thing that I did was the indicators, the mirror indicators. I've bought some black ones that have this sweeping effect. So if we put the hazards on, I will show you guys that right now. So if we come outside, you can see just there, the indicators are sweeping like that. So the fourth thing that I did was the footwell lights and also the ambient lighting strip that goes like above the glove box. So if we start the car up, then I will show you guys that now. So they are permanent when the car is on. So as you can see, it's no lights there. If you put the foot on the clutch, press the start button, there we go. We got the light just underneath the bit here above the glove box. Then we've got the footwell lights as well on both sides, of course, as you can see. Blue because it matches the colour of the car, and also it really stands out when it is dark outside at night time, and it looks good in the daytime as well. You know, it's bright enough, and yeah, it just transforms the interior of the car. It looks so cool. So the final thing that I did, number 5, would be the lowering springs. So I got the iBack red lines because they sit a bit lower than the standard iBack ones, and also because the car needed lowering just a little bit. It sat alright standard, but with these lowering springs, I think it sits pretty much perfect. They've just been put on last week, so they still got a bit of time to settle yet. They will drop a little bit more. But yeah, I'm really happy with how they sit. I'm really happy with the ride quality as well. I actually think that it's more comfortable with these lowering springs than the standard springs. Because the standard springs on the Fiesta ST are quite stiff, and going to these lowering springs, it does feel like they've, you know, a bit softer. You wouldn't expect that lowering springs would actually be more comfortable than the standard suspension, but it is, and I'm not complaining about it. You know, it feels like it actually handles a lot better as well. Like going around roundabouts and around corners, you feel like you can really chuck it in and it will just stick. And yeah, it's perfect. The car's on a little bit of a slant, but you can see, just look at that fitment. Like, where's the arch gap? There pretty much isn't an arch gap, which is what I wanted. I just wanted it to be flush with the wheel, the tyre, you know, the arch. And with the spacers, in my opinion, that's the perfect fitment. Now I know that these aren't like massive mods, but You know, they're pretty decent starting out mods. Induction kit, lowering springs, spacers, you know, they're pretty good mods to start off with for this car, and I'm happy with how it sits currently. There is still plenty more to come, big plans for the future, so subscribe if you're not already to follow this car, follow this build, because there's a lot to come. And also other little honourable mentions, they're not really mods but 3D number plates, and also the foot rest pedal as well. There are other bits that I've done to the car. I've obviously done a few other little things as well, but you know, I didn't think to include them because you wouldn't really mention that as a mod, really, would you? Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like I said before, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
My father told me